da Bahia, do Estado da Bahia. She's a professor of journalism at the Faculty of Social Communications at Southwest Bahia State University, has a BA in Social Communication, an MA in Performing Art, interesting combination. She's a PhD in Culture and Society at the Social Communication Faculty of the Federal University of Bahia. As a journalist, she has worked on TV Bahia, affiliated of Globo Network, and at a Tarde newspaper. As a heritage and city specialist at Uesb, do you pronounce it that way, Uesb or Uesb? Her research project is about journalism and urbanism fields, and she is the editor of the Oficina de Notícias newspaper. Her talk today will be New Approach on Communication.
Good morning, and morning. I would like to thank the organization of this conference and festival, BRAFFTV, for the opportunity to share this work. So I'll read, and I'm starting. The new media perspective is apparently modifying the transference trajectories among the public, the media, and the government agendas as described by McCombs in agenda setting theory. This research focuses on the dichotomy between the society conflicts and the coverage offered by the mainstream media. The alternative media, with the new digital support, is usually proposed with a strong critical approach towards social matters. It is important to recognize the differences between information that comes from different sources. The one that is published by traditional mass communication networks, and the one that comes from the streets through Pulse TV, that is formulated by individuals who before the digital possibilities were strictly audience. The press in Brazil, including the journalistic broadcasting, has been mainly working on interests that mostly are matched with the government ones. It does mean that the press and the government are very often on the same side of the agenda dispute, and that the media is easily shaped in an official and predictable way. There are several examples that illustrate this reciprocity. Chronologically, during the implementation of newspapers in the 19th century, with President Getúlio Vargas and its Estado Novo dictatorship in 1937, on the occasion of the plot of 1964 that lasted for 21 years. During the movement for Diretas Já in 1983, 1884 and the end of military government. It is reasonable to recognize that commercial television and printed press became almost a government's voice in Brazil. There are rare exceptions. The fact is that the most popular and watched TV network was benefited by its relationship with the government's power, and it is still the one that responds for almost the entire country audience. Rede Globo has 135 affiliated TV stations. Its central newsroom in Rio de Janeiro selects and stipulates which reporters appear on the national broadcasting chain, and also what they wear, how they speak, the way they read the texts, interpret the facts, etc. The spectators have to get used to reporters from other states with diverse accent and knowledge about local issues. Nevertheless, this network is a reference for the whole country. It has its own strategy for keeping spectators' fidelity. During the last 4 months, the television news programs were shaken and questioned. The wave of demonstrations has invaded the streets, and clashes with police was a surprise. This new and unpredictable picture of the country could not be denied and was scheduled by TV news. There was a clear confrontation between traditional media and interests representations posted on social networks. In this process, the digital platform played a key role in the spread of a new understanding about the situation. So these are a few YouTube. Actually, this is okay. This is about the video that I'm going to show now. And this is the lyrics of what you're gonna listen. So
Que horas passa o ônibus? É longe, né? Então a gente sai daqui 7, porque chega lá é o tempo do bus. Para pra pensar, que o degrau é muito alto. Para pra pensar. O motor não corre que eu posso cair. Quem é que me acorde? O motor me ajuda, eu não consigo subir. Quem é que me acorde? O motor não corre que eu posso cair. Quem é que me acorde? O motor me ajuda, eu não consigo subir. Quem é que me acorde? Para pra pensar, que o degrau é muito alto.
So in the movie called Degrau, shot in Salvador, Bahia, the group offers a device that helps people to have access to city buses. The step made of wood is placed in front of the ladder that enables people to get in and out of the buses. Through this film, it is possible to see how public transportation can be precarious in many ways, from the possibility of access, since the steps are too high for some citizens, many of them with mobility problems, up to the long wait at bus stops and without comfort at all. Aesthetically, the group's concern is mainly to film life in the city of Salvador without special effects. A member of the group participates in the scene because it is he who installs the wooden step, expecting people to stop, think, and use it. It really happens this way, or without stopping and thinking, just using it and enjoying the offered comfort. So, the activity of this group was started in the same year as the one that originated the Media Ninja, which will be mentioned as well as some other, I am making shorter. Instead of planned transmissions with microwave trucks well positioned nearby the demonstrations in order to have perfect technical conditions to generate images, and also to have the traditional presence of a familiar reporter on the scene and on a framed screen like Globo does, Media Ninja transmissions are handcrafted and confusing and are always dependent on their own compromising, being a result of actions that represent the divergence of interests in society and in between protesters and police. The new style of documenting real situations and spreading them out without the old parameters of conventional TV started to be called post-TV. This is originating a new paradigm of broadcasting news. The Ninja camera operation includes all contingencies. Do I have still time? So I just wanted to show here
tirei. Olha a bolsa, olha tudo. Brincadeira, dinheiro de borracha, ninguém tá apoiando, tá maluco? Tá me acusando de alguma coisa? Não, tô te acusando de nada. Calma aí, câmera.
Você soltar minha câmera.
Me dá a câmera. Você acha que eu vou fazer o quê? Eu quebrar essa câmera, tá maluco?
Por que eu vou ser preso, senhor?
Entra.
Não, calma aí, senhor.
Entra, cara.
Que isso, senhor? O que eu fiz, cara? O que eu fiz,
Entra.
senhor? Não, mas nem quando não, sem ser.
Entra.
Entra.
Tá comigo. Ó, a câmera tá intacta, deve estar comigo, você entendeu? Viu? Vai.
Quebrando, quem tá zoando.
Não, tô de acordo. Eu sei que vocês têm que trabalhar também. Mas
Só ajuda a gente. Só ajuda a gente. Valeu.
tá bom, não fica, eu não posso ficar aqui próximo que eu vou atrapalhar agora. Eu posso ficar do outro lado da rua filmando. Isso é meu trabalho, meu. Você tá sangrando a gente aqui, irmão. Pô, mas meu trabalho. De verdade.
Essa porra, só não pode deixar o povo quebrar tudo, pô. Isso aqui é uma área residencial, pô.
Eu não tenho opinião, sou jornalista. Meu trabalho é só registrar. Eu não faço nada além do registro.
Mas olha só. O que tá acontecendo é que o povo tá quebrando
Sim,
essa
mas vocês não podem impedir eu de filmar,
Ah,
cara.
eu sei, meu filho.
Tá
Mas
ligado? Toda essa conversa aqui também já tá filmada, pô. Vocês estão pedindo a moral com uma educação que tá tentando criar diálogo.
Vocês são meus amigos também, pô. Valeu?
Valeu, eu vou filmar ali do outro lado, não atrapalho ninguém, pô. Deixa aqui.
So, just finishing, this happened in Leblon, that is one a very nice area in Rio de Janeiro, and recently, one professor of Fiocruz was also detained because he was filming one demonstration. So okay.
Thank you, Mary. Our third speaker is Muhammad Saluk Kamara. I hope I didn't the name. Who's a professor of history and international relations at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Florida. He's also a media scholar and a former journalist. He worked for the National Radio Television Network of Guinea and served as a correspondent for RFI and as a speechwriter for the presidency of the Republic of Guinea. Camara's publications include his Master's Voice, Mass Communication and Single-Party Politics in Guinea under Sékou Touré, 2005, Le Pouvoir Politique en Guinée sous Sékou Touré, 2007, The Development of the Transnational Region in West Africa, 2010, his prolific Political History of Guinea since World War II, 2013, and the 5th edition of the Historical Dictionary of Guinea, 2013. Today he'll speak to us on social media, citizen journalism, and their impact on mainstream media in the digital age. Please welcome Muhammad.